there. Welcome back to the Legalpreneur Attorneys YouTube channel. Today's episode is about number 47, creating a blog. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, make sure you click the link below to download 99 Ways to Find Your Next Client. This download tells you 99 ways to find your next client. And the goal is to help you plant the seeds to make sure you always have consistent clients coming in. And this YouTube channel is dedicated to diving deeper into each of those 99 methods. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like this, share it with your other attorney friends. That way, everybody always has consistent clients coming to them, because I believe in abundance. I believe that we always can have an overflow of clients coming to us. So I'm really excited about this week's episode. Like I said, number 47, create a blog. And the reason I love blogging, which unfortunately I don't necessarily have the time to do individually myself anymore, that's why I do so much video and recorded content. But I love blogging because it can legitimately keep clients coming to you for years. And this is exactly what happened when I was blogging for my law firm, AndreaSager.com, which no longer is there. Now, we did transfer the blog to the legalpreneur.com. And when I believe I wrote this first blog post like 2018, maybe 2019, when I wrote the first blog post. I'm pretty sure it was 2018. And I knew a little bit about SEO, which is search engine optimization, but I didn't know a ton. I just knew that I needed to blog to really start ranking. And keep in mind, blogging is not something that's going to happen overnight where you have a huge stream of clients coming to you. It's something that builds up over time. But the more blogging you do, the better chance you have at ranking in Google for certain search terms. And I'm definitely not an SEO expert, so feel free to go look more up about SEO. But I know from my personal experience that when you blog and you blog about relevant content, you will have clients coming to you, because what you want to do is figure out, okay, what are my clients searching for in Google? And one particular blog post for me was about trademarking a t-shirt design or copywriting a t-shirt design. And that blog post still has clients coming to us. And it's our most viewed blog post, even now that it's on the legalpreneur.com. And we still get people that they contact us because they found us through that blog post. And this blog post was from 2018. And I swear by blogging because I know what can happen when you blog. So no matter what type of law firm you have, no matter what type of business, you want to create relevant content that your potential client would be searching for. And there's a whole, you can dive deep into this. Like, there's tons of courses, there's tons of experts out there. I just want to tell you what worked for me in my personal experience, because I legitimately got so many clients from this blog post. And I knew that blogging would help, but I didn't know how well this blog post would do. I was just, at the time, I remember, so I used to own a clothing boutique, and this is what those people were asking me about. So I was like, let me just post this blog post. When somebody asks, I can just send them to that blog post instead of writing out an individual message to every single one of them. And lo and behold, it's still our most read blog post. So when you're thinking about what to blog about, just look at, what are my current clients asking for, or what do I think clients are going to ask me about, and create content around that. That's going to be your blog topics. And you can legitimately blog a few times, and those posts will still be bringing you clients and website visitors years and years from now. Now, of course, SEO and Google, they update their algorithms all the time, but as long as you consistently blog and you make relevant content, it's going to perform. Now, do you need to pay an SEO expert? I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm not going to tell you yes. Like, you can only make that decision for you. I never hired an SEO expert. I just knew, I looked enough into it to know, okay, I have to blog about relevant content, and I need to make sure I am putting it in the words of my clients. So I used to actually get a lot of pushback from attorneys whenever I started blogging or putting stuff on the internet, like, that's not the proper way to say this or that. And I'm like, look, I understand that's not the proper legalese, but that's how my clients are talking about it. And that's how they're discovering me because I'm speaking their language. So before you want to lean onto being 100% proper when it comes to the legalese, make sure that you are actually using the language of your clients. That's where a lot of attorneys go wrong. They want to be proper about legalese and explain this or that, and actually that's what's hurting them from getting more clients, because when you use the proper legalese, a lot of clients are like, oh, that's just some stuffy lawyer, I don't want to work with them. And of course there's going to be clients for you, but who I want is the clients that are relaxed and chill and not too stuffy. I speak their language, and that's who's going to be attracted to me. And so you have to figure out, okay, what's my language and who do I want to attract to me and my law firm, and make sure you're speaking that language in the blog post. Now, my final thought with blogging is to be consistent. Like I said, I actually no longer blog. I would love to, I try to, but I end up actually, actually in my like Google Docs, I have a million unfinished blog posts because I'll start a topic and then I get distracted, and then I'm like, oh, I'll finish this later. Oh, I just don't have time for this, or blah, whatever. And then I get a new topic that comes in my head like weeks later, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to finish a blog post about this. And then the same routine happens. So I have a ton of unfinished content. I probably will not finish those one day. Hopefully. So my goal for Legalpreneur is to hire an editor soon. That way they can just start blogging consistently for Legalpreneur, and I'll send them all the unfinished blog posts. But anyways, that's where I am. But I do suggest being consistent. When I used to blog, when I just had my law firm, I was blogging about once a week or once every 2 weeks. And so I did get some good content out there back when I started my law firm, and those blog posts brought tons of website visitors for quite a number of years, and we still get them to the Legalpreneur website now. So blogging will definitely pay its return. You just got to put in a little bit of work. I hope this was helpful. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and drop me any comments if you have any questions or what your thoughts. Do you blog? I would love to hear from you. All right, I'll see you next week.